Barcelona versus Dortmund.
Hold on. I don't want to be that guy, and I know I have the shirt on right now, but like these Wednesday games suck. And they're gonna be really fun to watch, but as far as betting wise, like Vegas fucked these games. They're ruined.
Look, obviously Barcelona heavy favorites here. Barcelona does have a history of not doing super well with German teams like Bayern, for example, but
they handled Bayern this year though.
They did handle Bayern this year. We'll see if that trend continues, if they end up playing again. But some notable injuries here is Danny Olmo for Barca, Pascal Gross for Dortmund, Sabitzer for Dortmund, Schlotterbeck, who's a guy I like to bet on a lot, and Sewell. So those are your injuries to watch out for here. Despite what we're looking at, I do like both teams to score, sitting at -150 over on Caesars. I don't want to get involved in an over in this game, sitting at 3.5. I don't necessarily want to get involved in an under either, but -125 is not terrible. Yes, Barcelona is capable of scoring a bunch of goals. Dortmund's defense is pretty weak, but Dortmund always just step the fuck up here in UCL, and I'm not prepared to fade them. So I don't know. I'm kind of interested at Dortmund +1.5 on the Asian handicap here, -125, but that just might be my anti-Barcelona bias.
Yeah, see, I think that might be it because I was looking at the same thing where I was like, I don't want to like, you have to take Barca at least by 2 goals if you want to get a good number on them. Like, I think they'll win the game, but Dortmund just doesn't seem to really want to die in the UCL. This is where like they'll drag the shit out. I also watched us in our worst form beat the shit out of them in Spain. And I also watched a couple other teams beat the shit out of them. So it's really hard to back that team, but 1.5 just feels like a lot. That's a lot of 2 goals is a lot.
Especially in UCL.
Plus the crib though. So I like the both teams to score number, and then I only have player props and offside because again, I think all these numbers they've been ruined. Like we got to bet for 4 goals too. Damn.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, projected lineups don't come out 2 days before. This is Barcelona's match from the weekend, and this is Dortmund's match from the weekend. So that's why there's player ratings and goals/assists here. Look, Lewandowski for an anytime goal is -112. I kind of got to take that.
Yeah, I really just hate all the numbers, but I'm with you on that one. It's kind of like where I look at the to score assist number for Rafinha, who is going to start. Ferran Torres is not going to start this game. Rafinha, they're trying to push him as Mr. UCL, and he's got the numbers to back it up. But it's also -160 versus to score assists.
Yep.
You have to eat some serious juice there, but then it literally hits every single time, and I feel like an idiot. And you can try to do the Nick Diani where you pick one side or the other, and then you can lose 3 out of the 4 weeks like Mr. Nick Diani. But to score assists is just another one of those safe parlay pieces for me. Rafinha's been balling all season.
Facts. Nick taking some shots while he's on a work trip in Houston.
Yeah, dude, I got to get him in when he's not here.
That said, I do like Rafinha assist. It's +160 on FanDuel. I didn't shop. I'm sure that's a better number somewhere else, especially because Yamal assists is +255 on DK. The only reason I didn't shop that Rafinha assist is because it wasn't on my odds shopping tool anywhere but FanDuel. And I like you guys a lot, but I've already done like 6 hours of prep for this video, so I wasn't going to take the time to go look it up at all sports books. As far as Dortmund's concerned, the only guy I really trust here is Adeyemi. So give me Adeyemi shot on target at +140.
I'm looking at Adeyemi and Gittins for my shot on target and my to score assist if Dortmund can get anything going here. And then my third option would be Brandt.
Yeah.
So that's with a set. I feel like this would have been a Sabitzer game too. That's why
it would have been, dude.
And I'll miss Schlotterbeck because I know he's like one of those good type of hacks where it's like, oh, is anyone getting this guy? All right, hold on, fuck it. Ah, man, that's just. If Sule's also out, because I heard he was going to start. If he's also out, I'm sad.
For sure. Guys to look for cards, Emery Can is going to be a huge target right here. Midfielder kind of drafted into playing center back, maybe even fucking right back, especially with Pascal Gross suspended. Dortmund is super thin here. Only other thing I didn't mention that I really like is Rafinha over 1.5 shots on target. Normally, I'm the kind of guy who's like, yo, if he's putting 2 shots on target, he should be in the back of the net. His 2 shots on target is plus 130 on Caesars, which is just about as good as his goal. So I'll take 2 shots on target over the goal there. Little skinny, if not a huge ton of value on Barcelona. Hopefully Dortmund can keep this close so we can get some value on Barcelona on the return leg.
I don't even care about that. If we can get like 5 goals in this, where like we see Adeyemi assist Brandt or like Gittins assist Jersey, either way, I don't really care how it works out. Barca can still win, but if Dortmund wants to just give me all my player props and I make that much bread, I won't even be mad.
Facts. We outside.